Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be talking about the very best and the very worst Super Smash Bros. Characters. But don't think that I'm just coming in here saying, believe what I say, because I'm brilliant. No, this isn't me that's come up with these lists. It's someone else. In fact, two people. Yes, both of these tier lists in this video have been created by two extremely well-known and well-rounded Smash players who are infinitely better than I can ever be, so it's not coming out of nowhere. These tier lists may change over time as the creators sort of adapt them and different things happen and all that sort of thing, but we're going to be talking about all of that later on. Right now, let's just have a look at the tiers. The first tier list we're going to look at is by Zero, who, if you're into your Smash, you may well have heard of before, so if he says someone's going to be in a tier, they're going to be in an tier. Probably. Ready? Go! Okay, right, in Tier 1, which is the high, it's Tier 1 and then it goes down. We have got Pikachu, Olimar, Bayonetta, Diddy Kong, Lucina, Marth, Mewtwo, Richter, Simon, Shulk, King K. Rool, Ryu, Ken, Sheik, Zelda, Ike, Roy, Cloud, Young Link, Inkling, and Sonic. In Tier 2, we have got Pichu, Link, Mario, Pokemon Trainer, Corrin, Lucario, Isabelle, Villager, Rob, Toon Link, Meta Knight, Fox, Wolf, Zero Suit Samus, Rosalina and Luma, Donkey Kong, Captain Falcon, Daisy, Peach, Snake, Ness, Ganondorf, Mii Gunner, Mr. Game & Watch. Just below them in Tier 3, we have got Pit, Dark Pit, Luigi, Ice Climbers, Robin, Greninja, Jigglypuff, Incineroar, Falco, Lucas, Wario, and Mega Man. Starting to bring up the rear in Tier 4, we've got Dr. Mario, Kirby, Yoshi, Bowser, Pac-Man, and Bowser Jr. Then right down the bottom in Tier 5, we have got King Dedede, Ridley, Dark Samus, and Samus. There's a couple that were missed out there because there are two other sort of like their own tiers for reasons that will become obvious. Chrom and Little Mac are in their own category because they're classified as really good, but with bad recovery. And then Piranha Plant, Mii Sword Fighter, Mii Brawler, Duck Hunt, Wii Fit Trainer, and Palutena are all in a category called Lack of Analysis. Read into that what you will. So that's what Zero reckons, but now let's look at what Leffen reckons. Again, hugely well-respected Smash player, so know their stuff. Ready? Go! Okay, so in S rank we have got Falco, Richter, Simon, Diddy Kong, King K. Rool, Meta Knight, and Pokemon Trainer. Then in A rank we've got Yoshi, Mewtwo, Roy, Chrom, Pikachu, and Pichu. Hanging around in B rank we've got Marth, Lucina, Ike, Shulk, Incineroar, Luigi, and Inkling. Chatting away in Tier C, we have got Bayonetta, Sheik, Peach, Daisy, Corrin, Greninja, Toon Link, Dr. Mario, Cloud, Wolf, Fox, Snake, and Young Link. Dithering in D rank, we have got Ness, Lucas, Mario, Donkey Kong, Rob, Jigglypuff, Lucario, Captain Falcon, Zero Suit Samus, Pit, and Dark Pit. Totally in E rank, we have got Zelda, Palutena, Isabelle, Villager, Ganondorf, Ridley, Kirby, Rosalina and Luma, Olimar, Duck Hunt, Mr. Game & Watch, Pac-Man, Bowser, Robin, and King Dedede. And finally, faffing around right at the bottom in F rank, we have got Little Mac, Bowser Jr., Mega Man, Link, Samus, Dark Samus, and Ice Climbers. Once again, one or two are not present in those lists, and they're in their own rank called question mark, question mark, question mark. They are Ryu, Ken, Sonic, Wario, Wii Fit Trainer, Mii Brawler, Mii Gunner, Mii Sword Fighter, and Piranha Plant. I don't think anybody can blame them for both putting Piranha Plant in, no analysis, because he ain't out yet. And there you have it. That is the best and worst characters in Smash, according to some of the, Smash gaming greats. But it's never as simple as that, is it? According to this list, you might as well just ditch Little Mac and start using one of the Belmonts, as they seem to be consistently high tier in both lists. But yeah, it's never that straightforward, is it? Especially in a game like Smash. Tier lists are things that happen all the time in fighting games and even in stuff like, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and all that. People are always looking for to get the edge, and they want to see what the best characters are so they can make life maybe not easier for them, but better for themselves. And that's fine. And also I think a lot of people just, have a favorite character and they want to see validation. They want to see their favorite character. They want to see someone turn around and say, yes, not only do you think they're subjectively brilliant, but objectively they are as well. That's very reassuring, and We do it all the time for everything, you know, our choice in clothes, you know, video games we buy, our haircuts, I need a haircut. But the problem with any kind of tier list is, how long is it relevant for? Right now, these tier lists may well be accurate, and there may be some characters that intrinsically have an advantage over a majority of others due to, you know, sort of little exploits or combo capability and all those sort of things. But you know what? The game's not even been out a week. There's probably a lot of people already rushing down to the comments to say just that. The game hasn't been out a week, and already we're seeing tier lists. And, you know, we were seeing tier lists before the game was out. I do want to reiterate that I am not poo-pooing the knowledge of these two Smash greats. They really, really know their stuff, and if anybody can put together a tier list, it's gonna be them. But the fact that there are some characters that aren't categorized yet and aren't tiered, I think, if anything, just proves the point that you can't really tier characters this early on. And I understand, you know, a lot of people are wanting to see tier lists, which is why these tier lists have been created, absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they are not accurate. They can't possibly be. I mean, I'm sure there are some crumbs of truth in there, absolutely, because these people really know their stuff, and there are some characters that are just immediately going to shine better than others. But as far as actually ranking them and suggesting that, I don't know, suggesting that Pokemon Trainer is intrinsically better than Pichu, even by a single tier as it was in Leffens, that is such a nominal amount, and I'm sure you could find, you know, countless people out there who play Pichu, play the character really, really well, and can beat the living snot out of anyone, or at least most people, playing Pokemon Trainer.
Like me.
In the old days of the original Smash and Melee and Brawl and stuff like that, people would make these tier lists and Meta Knight would be at the top. And that's fine, you know, go ahead, make your tier lists, there's no problem there. And, you know, I'm pretty sure in Melee, Fox is still at the top because he's just such a fast character. And, you know, he's got decent, you know, confirm moves or whatever the hell they're called. But do you know why there were no tier lists for Smash 4? At least there were, but they were constantly changing because we're in the age of patches. And Nintendo can turn around tomorrow, and, you know, 1.2 is on the way now as we speak, and Nintendo can just turn around and change the game entirely, and a top tier character can suddenly become bottom tier because they realize that maybe there is something about them that is hideously unbalanced, and therefore they need to rectify it to make the game more balanced and fair. When it comes down to it, for an individual, for you watching this, the best character is going to be the one that you were best at. You can look at these tier lists and think, okay, I'm going to go wreck some people with Olimar online. But if you don't know Olimar, he's not going to be your best character. If you want to get better, play as the characters you want to play as. There's no way Smash is ever going to be perfectly balanced. It just can't possibly be, especially with 74 characters and counting. There are just too many teeny tiny variables that you just change one value somewhere and suddenly upsets the whole balance because it has a knock-on effect everywhere you look. Tier lists will eventually sort of level out. I mean, Smash Wii U is pretty much, as far as I know, it's done now. There are going to be no further balance patches, unless there's maybe something really game-breaking in there, but even then, it's on the Wii U. But Smash Ultimate, it's just a little baby at the moment. There is so much left, so many more balance patches that are yet to come out that any kind of tier that we look at now is intrinsically going to be not wrong, but extremely inaccurate and only useful sort of as a guideline. And people don't want a guideline. People want to know, what is the best character? What is the worst character? Or characters, whatever. And it's just a question that can't really be answered. Until the game is finalized, all the patches are out, all the DLC's done and everything like that, we are never gonna know who the best character is in Super Smash Bros. We just won't. Reiterate, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And even then, I mean, in an ideal world, there wouldn't be any tier lists, or there would, and it would just be tier and all the characters. That's never going to happen. It's impossible to be able to balance characters, especially in something like Smash with all its fine mechanics, to be absolutely equal. And if you need any more convincing that these tier lists are only ever going to be a guideline, Why is King Dedede at the bottom? My boy can now inhale the Gordos and then spit them back. That's just perfection. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. If you want to use and, refer to tier lists, then please by all means do so, but don't take it as gospel. Read them and use them as a guideline only. I also, again, don't want people to think that I'm poo-pooing Zero or Leffen or anything like that. They are two great Smash players, and they know way more than I ever will about Smash. So, don't think that I'm saying, oh, I know better. I just, I know about patches, basically. So there you have it. In the age of patches, tier lists are inherently flawed, and I'm gonna get a lot of dislikes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you list that subscribe button at #1 in your S-rank tier list? And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.